How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you about a SPAC that was just announced that has a huge, very well-known person behind the SPAC, and they are in the genomics sector now. So this is a really interesting company. I'm guessing you've heard of the company that's being brought public, but I am pretty excited about this company. There are a couple warning signs for me that I'm curious your thoughts on too, but I want to cover it. First of all, though, I want to go over some other stocks real quick that we've been talking about recently. So if you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Please hit subscribe if you haven't done that already. We have been picking out some really good stocks, and we try to make a video a day, 2 videos a day, 3 videos a day. So definitely hit subscribe if you haven't done that already. Also, there is a link down there to WeBull. If you want some free stocks, you can deposit $100. There's also a link down there to BlockFi in case you do want to invest in cryptocurrency. They do pay an interest rate, and I'm using them personally. And last thing, there is a link down there to Patreon. If you want to see what I buy and sell in real time, we've been picking out some good stocks recently. We have REZZF. I made a video on this yesterday, and it has gone up nearly 100%. I think right around 95% since we bought it. We also have HOL, which we bought a little while ago, and I'm not sure exactly what we bought this in at, $14 or $15. Now it's up to $19. Pretty excited about that one. Also, we do have TTOO, which is moving up pretty nicely today. And, there are 2 other penny stocks I just want to bring up. BNGO, which is down a little bit today, and Sens. Both of these are down, but I'm really excited about both of these, and I'm holding on to them still. I just want to bring them up because I get a lot of questions on it, whether I'm holding it or what I think about it, what I would do when it dips, and I'm not buying any more of these 2 because I have a nice size position, I'll be honest with you, in these 2. Bigger than all my other penny stocks combined. So I'm just holding these ones, but I'm still excited over the long term for these 2 different stocks. Now, the company we're talking about today is one that I've held since under $11, and that's VGAC. This is one of Richard Branson's SPACs, and I'm pretty excited about this one because they just announced today that they are going to merge with 23andMe in a $3.5 billion SPAC merger. They are building a personalized health and wellness experience that caters uniquely to the individual by harnessing the power of their DNA. So they allow you to learn about your ancestry, and you do this with a take-home test or a test that's sent to you. Now, this is great for a couple reasons. First of all, it's nice just because people get to hear about their ancestry and, learn about that, but also it helps you prevent yourself from certain genetic diseases that you might be predispositioned to. So you can see them versus some of their competitors and the size and scale that they're working on. 10.7 million saliva kits versus some of these other ones that are all a million or less. Now you can see some of their expectations for how many genotyped customers they'll have over the years. Right now they have they say 9.8, but before they said 10.7. So they have somewhere around 10 million different genotyped customers that they've worked with. Now, I think there are a handful of different ways that they can make revenue. First of all, just from selling out these kits. Second of all, they could make money from selling the data, right, to different pharmaceutical companies, to different healthcare companies that might be able to use this to make products. So this is where they really started making their money, their ancestry service. At least this is how I heard about them. You could send this in and you could see your family tree and you could see what breakdown of different ethnicities you are. But again, it matters in connection to your health too, because you can be more likely to pick up certain genetic variations, certain diseases, depending on your genetic makeup and your ancestry. And this gives FDA authorized reports. So they include 14 different health predispositions, including type 2 diabetes, celiac disease, uterine fibroids. They have different wellness aspects too, like muscle composition, genetic weight, carrier status, so cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, etc. They also have subscribers. So you can see here how their subscriber growth has happened. You can see the daily here in yellow and then the overall here in red. I find this really interesting because what they're doing now is they're making it more of a subscription platform where you can learn or you can get reports on your health. Now, really what they're trying to do is be proactive in their health screenings and just helping their clients, right? Usually when you have an issue today, you go in, you get treated for it. but what they want to do is they want to be able to help you out before anything bad happens. Now, looking at their financials here, this is their expected adjusted EBITDA. This is their revenue, and it's hard to see there, so I'll just scroll down. But you can see here they have cumulative subscribers that they're expecting. They have different lines of their business and what they're expecting over time. The thing that makes me pause about this is in 2019, they had 441 million in revenue. Last year, they had 305. Honestly, I would have thought that they would have been fine last year because I don't think this really has to do with the pandemic too much. I mean, I'm sure that's what they'll say, but I don't know why they would have issues because of the pandemic, right? Like why would their at-home testing kit really be thrown off by $135 million? And they're expecting less revenue this year too. Now, their gross margin will continue to go up. Their adjusted EBITDA will get closer to profitability, but still 5 years down the line, they're still expecting to be negative $78 million. So I'll be honest, I've held this since $11. I was really excited when this came out, and I still think, at least from the perspective of the stock price going up, I still think the stock price could go up. However, I don't like seeing this. I don't like seeing 5 years just to get back to where we were last year. Like they made more money in 2019 than they're expecting in 2024. Now, this is one that I think I'll probably buy a little bit more at some point, but I don't like seeing the fact that we're going 5 years without increasing revenue, and this is with more genotype customers. This is with more subscribers. So I think this is one of those things where it'll become pretty profitable down the line, especially if they can grow a nice subscriber base. But right now, I just don't understand where they're getting these numbers and why they are this bad, honestly. Like, I mean, they're not bad, but why the heck would they be having this lower revenue 5 years into the future when they have these kinds of numbers? So I'm curious to hear your thoughts on this. This is one that I could definitely see ARK Invest buying into. I mean, this is right up ARK Invest alley. They've already bought several other Richard Branson SPACs. So I'm curious your thoughts on this. Let me know what you think about this company down below. Again, I've got some at a cost basis under 11. I might be picking up a little bit more here, but I don't love just seeing these numbers. But again, with the SPAC, with how SPACs work, there is a limited downside until they go through the merger. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this, please leave a thumbs up. Please hit subscribe if you haven't done that already, especially if you've seen some of these videos before. Please hit subscribe. I mean, you're going to probably watch more in the future because it will be pushed to you. So I really appreciate that. Definitely check out this company. Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for checking out WeBull and BlockFi and Patreon and all that, whatever you're interested in. And I will see you in the next video. If you want to see my video yesterday on the mining stock that now is up 100% in a day, I'll put it up here. Thanks.